Honestly.
You said you played NBA 2K, so how long have you played the game?
I used to watch my brother play all the time, but he wouldn't let me play, so I wouldn't mess up his record. So I think I started like my player probably like 2016.
Wow.
I had a playmaking sharp.
What modes do you play?
My favorite mode growing up was the dunk contest.
Really?
Yes, but right now I play the rec. I love the rec.
I'm gonna just talk to you like you're a pro, okay? So
Okay.
what are the big...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well,
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the story. For New Orleans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4. And Valanciunas at the 5. Brandon Ingram's out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Rockets, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3. Tip-off goes to Houston.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul on there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Valanciunas. Ingram with it. Inside, here's McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
Back to Porter. Martin finds Şengün. Valanciunas grabs the board. In the corner, it's Ingram. Back to McCollum. Passes it to Williamson. And the rejection by Smith. And stolen by Williamson. The pass to McCollum. Jones with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Down low. Here's Williamson. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Martin. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Martin kicks to Porter. Smith left side. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodlines.
And he knocks down the first one. And opening day is here. So what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA. But that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact, it's pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came into the NBA ready to rock.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. I mean, there's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
And so he's able to get one of two. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think. Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Offensive rebound. Here's Williamson, and he can't bank that one in. Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Martin. McCollum against Porter. Smith inside to the inside. Şengün, and he lays it straight in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No good from Valanciunas.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The first one falls.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Devontae Graham's checked in for Ingram. So he gets them both. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Graham inside the line. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, the effort and the power that Valanciunas can play with puts him in great position to grab rebounds like that.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Martin.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Graham surveying the floor. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Really nice touch from Graham.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Houston moving it around. Şengün passes to Porter. To the paint. Smith kicks to Martin. Green inside the three-point line, and it's Williamson with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 3. McCollum outside. Graham inside the line. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Puts up a 3. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Smith dishes to Green. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Porter. And count it from 19 feet away.
Good to see KPJ not afraid of that mid-range. Hitting those can really open up other parts of your game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Give it up one more time for your Little Dipper.
Here's Alvarado. Got a piece of it. Passes to Christopher.
2 minutes remaining.
A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
There's the pass to Hayes. Graham against Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, that's blocked.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Houston, Josh Christopher. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. That free throw missing.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And the second free throw, good. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-'90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.116 left here in the first quarter. Here's Graham.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Here's Alvarado. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Nance. Al Murphy. Back to Nance from outside the arc. That shot off the mark. The Rockets shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Here's Gordon. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Trying to get something going, and the rejection by Marjanovic. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, they lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And here are the Pelicans now, trailing by 2. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission.
He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to whoever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Good on the second free throw. And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a three-point game. McCollum outside. Back to Ingram. Outside, Jones kicks it to Ingram. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And that one falls for Ingram. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Martin kicks to Green. Outside, Martin. Pass to Porter. Lock at 6. Smith left side. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Rockets.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Good work there as it goes.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And there had been so much talk about Zion wanting out of New Orleans. That was all put to rest this past summer. Zion signing a loaded extension to keep him with the Pelicans for the next handful of years.
One drops. He ties it up. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And that one's good by Porter.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Outside, Green. Martin with the bounce pass. Şengün passes to Green. That misses off the backboard. McCollum against Porter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Smith with it, now guarded by Ingram. Smith kicks to Porter. And he lobs it up toward the rim and finished off by Martin.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
It's Ingram on the wing. It's stolen by Green. Smith surveying the D. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's such an aura around the way that Zion Williamson has come into the league. Such a different player, the way he moves, the way he jumps. There's no doubt that everybody has an eye on Zion.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Houston.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He hits the second from the line.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Smith the pass to Martin. Up top Porter. Plenty of space. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
4 on the shot clock. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
The pass to Smith. Outside Porter. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason break.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
Marjanovic checked in for Alperen Şengün. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Valanciunas. It's Jones on the wing. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And Ingram really could handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Green against Jones. And that one's good. Green. And the Rockets lead by 1. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
McCollum outside. Martin against Jones. Pass to McCollum. Over Porter. McCollum, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. Passes it to McCollum. Ingram with it. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Pelicans trail by 4. And there's the pass to Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assisted by
Williamson's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces.
Houston moving it around. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Rockets, Usman Garuba. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that
one. And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
Nancy's checked in for New Orleans. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Ingram wide open. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Gordon finds Marjanovic from 11 feet away. Another miss by Houston. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 1:10 left in the first half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For New Orleans, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Jose Alvarado at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And it's tied up with that one. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Now Ingram. Over Gordon. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. It is all happening for him so far tonight. An incredible first half performance. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresh team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They didn't get much help from the bench, Ernie. They could really use that spark to balance the load. Some nights you get the job done with your starters, but you can't depend on them to do everything.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the small forward. And it's Ingram missing. And it's trailed by 4. To the middle, here's Smith. Basket good. Smith's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Williamson against Smith. McCollum right side. Shoots. No good on the shot. And it's Houston the other way. The drive by Green. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he makes the first.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
He's perfect from the line this time. Porter, bounce pass. Here's Şengün. And that one is stuffed right through. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Valanciunas, and the rejection by Smith.
And look who's in the middle of all of that action. Of course, it's Valanciunas getting fouled, still getting that shot off.
The Pelicans have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Jonas Valanciunas, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years of the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Both good from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Back to Porter. Outside, Martin. Rocket 6. Passes it to Şengün. Houston needs to get a shot. Porter. Pelicans pull it in. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Martin. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block, given how close this game is. A stop like that was right on point.
New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And a wide open look for McCollum. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Now the pass to Green. Back to Porter. Over to the wing. Şengün passes to Porter. Down low and finished off by Martin.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. They lead by 1. Pass to Williamson. To the inside. And there's the feed to Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got 5.
And maybe a little underrated as Devontae can make these kind of plays. You know, he finished in the top 10 in assists in one of the seasons that he's played.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Smith kicks to Martin. Williamson against Smith. He's looking for Porter and finds him. He can't hit that time. New Orleans leading by 3. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans.
In for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes.
to the paint. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for Houston, Jabari Smith. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Smith hits them both. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Pass to Graham. Back to Jones. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time for Martin. Over in the corner, Green. Porter trying to free himself up. And it's Green missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
First personal foul.
And this is why people look at Valanciunas as a walking double-double. That size, it allows him to dominate the glass.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Rockets trail by 4. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Pelicans on D. Houston moving the ball around. Gordon against McCollum. The trade. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Murphy. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's McCollum. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
CJ. You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Porter's checked in for Marjanovic.
Find the lanes. One shot. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Gordon. The pass for Christopher. Pass to Garuba. Covered by Hayes. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Alvarado. 2 points. That one goes. Alvarado's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
Larry Nance is checked in for Hayes.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Larry Nance Jr.
Porter looking it over. Outside Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Can they get it? The Rockets with the new 14. A nice shot by Garuba.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Alvarado. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Rockets trail by 7. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get 2.
And Murphy kicks to McCollum. Shoots off the step back. That shot, no good. And Houston the other way.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
It's good.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Gordon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Exquisite move off the dribble from Eric Gordon. No way to guard that.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Murphy. And the pass to Alvarado. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Christopher. He's guarded by McCollum. Outside Porter. The 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans lead by 5. 43. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith. At the line for 1.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. That's good from Williamson on the assist by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 4. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And for Houston, they're shooting the ball at 42%. Outside, Martin. Pass to Green. It's stolen by Jones. Jumps up. Nice D from Porter. And here are the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Martin. Back to Green. To the inside, Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Porter drops them both.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in the corner. Rocket 6 over Porter. They get the rebound. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Valanciunas knows he's going to get hit there. He absorbs the contact and still goes through it.
At the line for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas, 1 shot.
One shot.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside, Martin. Back to Porter. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes to Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Pelicans leading by 5. Williamson finds McCollum. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 5 points now this quarter.
Punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
The pass to Green. Now here is Smith. Pass to Şengün. Shoots a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, here's what Willie Green was doing in reviewing the plan with his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Martin. Back to Porter. He feeds it to Smith. Pass to Porter. Over McCollum. And that one goes long.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Passes it to Porter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Green outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Shooting for New Orleans, Herbert Jones taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for Houston.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
Smith hits them both. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ingram against Green. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Rockets trail by 3. Outside, Porter looking to end his cold spell. No good off the back of the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Rockets have gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
2nd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Houston.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
Şengün hits them both. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. McCollum kicks to Ingram. Now here's Jones. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Over Green. And it's Williamson missing. Rockets trail. Outside Martin. The pass to Porter. Over McCollum. They get it again. Şengün. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Over Martin. Bank shot. No good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
To take the lead, and Green with the lay-in. And the Rockets lead by 1.
No fear in the eyes of Green. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
Here's McCollum. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Houston's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1:36 left to play here in the 4th. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jabari Smith.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
New Orleans ball.
.22 left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Sengun with the rebound.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Martin kicks to Green. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Sengun with the ball. Valanciunas is there. Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. Sengun, no good. Here's New Orleans. Ingram up top. Led by Green. Ingram dishes to McCollum. Over Martin. Pelicans keep it alive. Got a piece of it. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they had to in order to get the basketball back.
Team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jabari Smith taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 20 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
.20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Houston, KPJ. At the line for 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston, and he commits the intentional foul.
C.J. McCollum. Second personal foul. At the line for Houston, KPJ. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. Cullen passes to Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Valanciunas. It falls.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's ferocious when the ball goes up. So Houston wins it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
So let's talk about your other song that you released, Luka Doncic, and that was released for the Jordan brand for Luka's shoe. That's pretty awesome. Like, your song being released for a Jordan brand shoe. Everybody loves Jordan.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like Luka. So what was that like?
It still feels like kind of surreal, to be honest. Like, I met Jordan in 2018. I flew out to Paris to go perform.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a peek into the locker room. Players.
Well, guys, the Bucks are
none. Thanks, Allie. Now let's take a look at Toronto. Starting line. Fred VanVleet out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Barnes. Then it's OG Anunoby. And for the Bucks, Middleton is the 3 with Giannis playing the power forward. Holiday and Allen are at guard for him. And it's Lopez in at the 5. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Now here's Holiday. Pass to Allen. Outside Holiday. Well, Clark, I think I speak for all of the NBA family in saying that we are eager to get this season underway.
Always, B.A. You know, we love the fact that each new season brings a clean slate for everybody. Players, coaches, announcers, fans. It doesn't matter what you did last season. Everybody starts at ground zero this season.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he drops the first. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
So both free throws good from Allen.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to VanVleet. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Barnes against Middleton. Right side Barnes. Allen defending. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside Holiday. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. VanVleet against Holiday. Siakam outside. Three-pointer, VanVleet. Rebound by Middleton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Middleton against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, BA, I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
It's tipped. And here's Siakam. He played a great game against the Lakers. Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. And a nice finish on the layup. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Here's Barnes. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And he can't get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
Here's Middleton. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Got a piece of it. Siakam with it, and Lopez picks him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's on Drew Holiday.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw, and now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Ibaka, he's checked in for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And the Bucks call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. Pass to Allen. Ibaka with it. Guarded by Van Vliet. Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Barnes. Some solid defense from Holiday. The Bucks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to Middleton. Now Ibaka. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Middleton from the outside. Rebound by the Raptors. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Ibaka. Anunoby covering. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Toronto. And he lobs it up to the rim. Ibaka with a steal. Middleton, left side. On the break. Here's Van Vliet. Soft touch off the glass. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I just love the ball move.
And the Bucks call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here comes your forward crew. Some noise, Milwaukee, for your forward crew.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Middleton. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Fred Van Vliet. Connaughton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Up top, Portis. That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Trent. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Connaughton. Ibaka, the pass to Connaughton. 5 to shoot. Now here's Carter. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Toronto foul. Juancho Hernan Gomez. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Now Carter. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Ibaka, good.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. To the middle. Here's Trent. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
One shot.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Carter, the pass to Connaughton. Back to Carter. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Connaughton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
And it's the Raptors with the ball after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. 4 on the clock. Here's Trent. Misses the jumper.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Raptors with a lead. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. We've got Pascal Siakam. Barnes is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Banton in at the shooting guard position.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too. The rise of Chris Middleton has been fantastic to watch. He's proven to be a very skilled two-way threat and a lethal clutch scorer.
The line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And let's not forget, Middleton is a former second-round pick, Clark.
And he's had to work harder because of that, BA. And that's part of what has led to his greatness, the fact that he's had to work so hard to prove to himself and to others that he belongs.
Both free throws good from Middleton.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to Banton. Back to VanVleet. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bucks on D. They trail by 6. Anunoby. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Second team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Here's Benton. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Barnes, no good. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Even though his game is more perimeter-oriented now, Lopez can still mix it up inside.
Van Vliet outside. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Benton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 3 on the clock. Antetokounmpo with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto.
Otto Porter.
Milwaukee with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Holiday against Siakam. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
Porter's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Holiday. The 11-footer. And the Bucks miss again. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Anunoby against Holiday. Anunoby passes to Porter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, love that mentality from Otto Porter, getting inside and going right at the defense.
At the line for the Raptors, Otto Porter. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls.
Boy, they've been knocked down from the line this quarter. Trying to build out that lead and keep doing what they're doing. That'll happen.
Porter hits them both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the Raptors call time here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Now here's Siakam. Back to Porter. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Pass to Allen. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Siakam. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. That one's good. This game is all even. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Porter, the pass to Barnes. And here's Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Ooh. Middleton, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
To the paint. Anunoby. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Anunoby's got 6.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Middleton finds Lopez. There's the double team with Porter. For 3, Allen. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Right side Barnes. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Van Vliet. Holiday passes to Lopez. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Connaughton in for Middleton. Pass to Trent. And here's Boucher, defended by Portis. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Now Allen. Back to Holiday. To the wing on the left. Allen on the wing. 10 points in his last outing.
2 minutes remaining.
Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. No good with the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Trent with it. Portis picks him up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
4th team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Matthews, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Holiday. And Toronto also making a switch. Banton, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Trent hits them both.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Matthews. 1:25 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Lopez. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Trent from behind the arc. The rebound by the Bucks. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Something Bobby Portis has truly captured is the love of the fans, Clark.
Yeah, his energy and enthusiasm is palpable and contagious, but he also puts in the work, and fans recognize that hard work.
That free throw good from Portis. Both free throws good from Portis. There's 42 seconds left in the second period. Trent outside. Here's Banton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Shooting for Toronto, Delano Banton. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. Ibaka, he's checked in for the Bucks. So he can't get either to fall. The Bucks have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Carter finds Connaughton. Right side Carter. Pass to Portis. And rejected. Hernan Gomez with it. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For Milwaukee, the first quarter was not an easy one. The deficit for them just seemed to grow and grow, eventually reaching the 10-point mark at one stage of the period. One of the stories in the first half for them is they shot much better in the second quarter and even 50% from the field. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
They were simply the better team on the offensive end. Every time the defense made an adjustment, they would make an adjustment on offense. Winning that little cat and mouse game, they'll be difficult to beat.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They were strong in transition. It seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo, right side. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
And with Giannis, a little power goes a long way, getting him past the contact and to a shot.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Anunoby. Barnes with it. From the top of the key. Good D by Middleton. Outside Holiday. Misses off the right iron. Now Anunoby. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Allen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes at the line for 1.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Allen. Now here's Holiday. Middleton with it. He's guarded by Barnes. Back to Holiday. Wide open look. Toronto grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he converts the layup. Now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Allen. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors get it back. That puts them in the lead. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. From downtown. Hits the trifecta. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Holiday. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A. Sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Allen. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Siakam. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Barnes. Now Van Vliet. Looking to get back on track. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Drew Holiday. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And also, guys, great job hitting their free throws tonight, too. Taking advantage of those freebies makes a huge difference.
First one falls for him.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And the Bucks making a change here. Ibaka's checked in. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Anunoby. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position grid.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Porter. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Here's Trent. He's covered by Holiday. That one a little long. The Bucks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Driving to the basket. And Holiday powers it home.
Oh, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
And Toronto calls time here.
Too many wasted possessions. He's getting in bad situations and then failing to kick the ball out to more ready shooters.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Allen. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Hernan Gomez comes in for Barnes. On defense, the Bucks leading by 5. Middleton against Trent. Puts it up from 15. Shoots a fadeaway. Portis' shot is off. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trent outside. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Middleton covering. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. The shot misses. Milwaukee is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Ibaka. Over Trent. Ibaka's shot is off. The Raptors shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka.
Shooting for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Trent hits them both. Now Middleton. Outside Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Matthews. Now Portis. Covered by Boucher. Goes up on the wing. And stolen by Boucher. Portis against Trent. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. They get it back. Here's Boucher. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Pass to Matthews. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Carter, he's checked in for Portis. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet comes in for Trent. Carter against Siakam. Outside Porter for the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Matthews. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Middleton up top. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Matthews. It's Holiday with a drive. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet left side. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man.
Matthews misses. Toronto trailing. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Van Vliet. Boucher against Ibaka. Outside Anunoby for the lead. Drops in the 3. Anunoby's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
To stop the run. Doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Raptors up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Let's go. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby out there with Barnes. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Pass to Lopez. Over Anunoby. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
The big fella, Lopez, able to weather the hit and make it happen.
OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Brook Lopez. At the line for 1
shot.
Free throw drops for Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the 3-point line.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Now here's VanVleet. Puts up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Connaughton. And here's Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lopez. 3-pointer. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Outside Barnes. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. 13 feet out. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
Outside Carter. Pass to Lopez. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And the Raptors call time here. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
Milwaukee. Middleton comes in for Connaughton, and Holiday subbed in for Carter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first three you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Siakam. And the Raptors miss again. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Hook loose. Pass to Barnes. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. In transition, here come the Bucks. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Van Vliet. And Siakam with the slam.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And there's the lob. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
OG Anunoby. Shooting one.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Allen. Siakam against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. And the Bucks lead by 7.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Koloko. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And Siakam, here we go. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton. Hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
At the line for the Bucks, Chris Middleton. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, for me, it's really been fun watching the evolution of Chris Middleton. I mean, a rangy 2 guard who can really stuff the stat sheet.
Good on both. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
The 3, Allen. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Inside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Toronto trailing. Here's Siakam. With the second effort. Rejected by Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Pass to Allen. Now here's Lopez. Guarded closely. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, Giannis dumps it home.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise considering how hot he's been, shooting over 60% from the floor. That causes major damage for the opposition. That's why they continue to go to him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Now here's Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. 6 to shoot. That shot off. Great D that time from Middleton. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Allen. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And the Bucks lead by 13. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Siakam in the post. Antetokounmpo's there. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Middleton. Shoots over Barnes. Misses off the left iron.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. Going to be a good victory for the Bucks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Milwaukee. Outside Barnes. Over Middleton. And that one hits the back iron. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now here's Holiday. He's guarded closely. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Pass to VanVleet. A shot to stop the drought. Back to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, thanks. Brooke, the offense came in waves tonight. How'd you guys manage to win this one?
It was a complete team effort. You know, we've been playing with pretty good energy, pretty good defense the whole game. Shots just weren't going down for us, and we knew that. So we had to keep grinding, keep grinding.
The key was you stayed persistent. Thanks, Brooke.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.